SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
Hello, welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. I'm in a cave. I know, it's a real friggin' shocker. I never spend any time in caves these days. But this is the cave sequence that's supposed to have the Monster Brothers in it? As I understand it. Why am I so bad at this? There you go, there you go, there you go. Okay, this is the one I just opened up, I'm pretty sure. I should be in the cave with the first Monster Brother, I think. Of course, I left my hover platform outside, and I'm guessing it will be gone by the time I get out of here, which is unfortunate, but, you know, consequence of life. Not you, Tulin. There you go. That must be disappointing when he's like, oh, is it my turn? Is it my turn to do my thing? And then I'm like, no. I just want to blow this thing up. I'm talking to the big guy. Put it away. Put it away. What is this a dead end? No, it's not. How did I not see you earlier? What the heck? Hi. Have an arrow to the face, or the back of the head? You know, should do the trick. Ow. Flop. Great, thank you. Okay, so not a dead end. This was the bubble gem. Great, great. I found the optional objective first. Love that, because now I don't have to worry about it later, see? See? That's great. That's wonderful. Now then, what else we got going on in here, huh? There's a bunch of these things. Which is why I ended the episode when I did last time. I was like, oh no, this is going to be a minute, isn't it? It might not. It might be more straightforward than I anticipate. But, okay, that's a thing you can find in a rock seam, apparently. And of course, they don't blow each other up, because why would they? I'm going to let Tulin take care of this. He has infinite arrows. I don't want to waste mine. I guess it's not a waste necessarily, but like it seems a little unnecessary to spend resources on it, you know? Great, well. So there are some that are not, in fact, air seams. In which case, this is going to be pretty straightforward now that I properly look at it. But theoretically, there should be a monster brother at the end of it all, so it's just as well that I left off where I did, I think. Particularly given that, you know, there will be 3 of these caves, I'm guessing, if they're not all connected together. Wow. It's the blue Hinox. Okay. The middle of the 3 Monster Brothers, as I recall. I'm thinking maybe I need to use these veins to, escape the brothers' attacks or whatever, but I mean, he's just a Hinox. I guess it's not that concerning one way or another. Like, what's he gonna do exactly, you know? Alright, well, suppose I should prepare for battle. Let's see here. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Armor, and then da-da-da-da-da-da. Right, that's a gloom spear. That's why it's so high damage. You get gloom damage while you're... Well, let's find out how bad that really is. Huh? I've been shying away from gloom entirely, but I got this dang old hat where I can just sort of take a little gloom damage without too much consequence, so... Let's just see what happens. Hi there! I'm here to chop your butt. Wow, I lost my bonus hearts immediately. Okay, so I do still take the gloom damage and just slowly recover it, or not just because I'm at this surface? Well, this is the middle Hinox brother, as anticipated. Hi. Hold still for a second, will you? Right there. Thank you. Perfect. And hit him in the foot. Hit him in the foot. Hit him in the foot. Get that foot. I think I take the gloom damage more slowly than I would have otherwise, is what happens with this thing. Alright. So dangerous, but not that dangerous. It's usable, certainly. Certainly. Royal Bow, Royal Claymore, Royal Broadsword. The middle guy had these? Dang. I say to thee, dang. That's some pretty good weapons. Should I get rid of the silver Boko Boomerang? I haven't even used it. Am I ever going to use it? Ha! Ha! Da! How much damage does it do again? Hang on. Nah, I can never remember the buttons when I want to. 37 is pretty good is the thing. But The Knight's Broadsword Halberd, I guess I probably don't need that, necessarily. From my strong long stick. I have a Royal Claymore already. Let's deal with the bow situation first, because that should be nice and easy, right? Do I need 2 Demon's King bows? They don't damage me. They'll do more damage the more hearts I've got. At the moment, they're not as good as, like, even a Zonite bow, but... Eventually, they'll be really good, right? But I have to assume that Ganondorf is going to go ahead and respawn his own Shadow Ganons, Phantom Ganons, whenever he does a Blood Moon, right? I mean, why wouldn't he? What possible reason would he have to not do that? Was that another hardy lizard that was in the direct vicinity of this? And they just sort of blew it up with Yunobo? I'm never going to get a hardy lizard at this rate. What is the point of these? Was it to start fighting the Hinox and I just decided not to? Because instead I took out a gloom weapon and just destroyed his entire state of being? I don't know why I try so hard to not say the word ass sometimes. I could mine all this glowstone, and I guess theoretically I could then feed it to the dogs outside and I could get some gems out of it if I, was careful about my efforts and whatnot. The tricky thing is, wait a second. Yunobo can go up walls if I angle it right? You just sort of like... Yeah! Well, I'm glad I didn't go to the effort of jumping up there and smacking at it with a hammer all this time. That would have been real silly. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and crack up those seams, and it's going to be really boring, so... Well, let's see what's inside this one first. What's in that? It makes an interesting little wee noise when he comes back from that, by the way, which is pretty neat. I legitimately think these were just for running in circles around the Hinox and just taunting him super bad. So I guess I missed an opportunity there. Sorry. Anyway, I'm going to chop up these things. So see you when I'm done with that, I guess. It's going to take a minute. No, sorry, Tulin. I didn't actually need that. Oh, that just sort of vanished, huh? Apparently the upper reaches were an illusion. Well, there's a decent number of luminous stones. Of course, I already was carrying around, like, nearly 100 of these things, so... And I don't use them for anything except for, well, feeding to the dogs, so... Well, then. It's not like having more food for the dogs is a problem, so... What are they actually called? Dodons? Dodons, I think, yeah. Because they're Dodongos, but they're not Dodongos. They're like what would happen if Dodongos evolved into a friendly herbivore. But not an herbivore. They act like an herbivore, but they're what would that be? Like Gorons, Rockivores. There's probably a proper term for that. But since they don't actually exist, I don't know if they, if it properly exists. But if I knew my, my word roots better, I could probably make it up. But I can't. Sorry. Put it down for a moment. I just want to look at it. It says it's all shiny. Why is it shiny? Durability up is good. Just put down the boomerang. It's fine. Take your strong, long stick, and let's get out of here. How do I get out of here? That way! Alright. I'm on my way out. Is it that way out? No, this is, yeah, okay, no. Do I have to go back up here? I do indeed. Well, this is what I get for leaving off right after going into a cave, so I can forget how to get into it in the first place. And indeed, my hover platform is gone. This is not surprising. Man. Why you gotta despawn all my Zonite devices? I was using that. You even kept the chunk of the ruins that happened to land right here in the center of these 4. Which doesn't even do anything. Why couldn't you keep my hovercraft? What did it ever do to you? I hope I didn't, like, just leave it somewhere just out of sight. And therefore forget about it. Which does seem likely now that I think about it, huh? But for now, I'll just use nature's hovercraft. I don't need to go where? No, I don't want to look at this. I don't want to look at this. I want to go to Rodai Lake. So up to the right. This way! Now, Tulin! Now is the time! Yes! Yes! A little further. Little further. There's a big platform there. I should probably sit on it. Stand on it, see what's on there. You know, it's probably a Korok. They seem to like this sort of thing, you know? Then again, I did find one not even that far away from this, so it could be that this will be an exception to that particular rule. What is going on here? We just got a bunch of laser guns up here. Why, though? Why, though? Do you just want me to make them into a giant laser gun together? I don't think I could even do anything with that, though, could I? I mean, I could attach them all together, but, like, it's a flamethrower and 2 beam emitters and a lightning emitter, isn't it? I mean, I don't need that, but thank you, I guess. Alright, let's go check out Rodai. Sorry, I wanted to do something interesting with the laser gun parts, but what am I gonna do? I can't even make him into a gun. I mean, I could have put him on the end of my weapons, I guess, but that usually makes my weapons worse, is the thing that I've noticed about that. That looks a suspicious set of boulders over there, huh? But what can I do with them? Eh? Oh. Hi. Well, they're just chilling. I got no beef. I know, professionally speaking, I'm supposed to have beef, but I've had so many beefs lately, you know? I beef so frequently, so regularly. Huh. Okay. Kalora Lake Cave. I'm at Kalora Lake. No, I'm not. Okay. What's the Kalora Lake Cave doing up by Rodai Lake, I ask you? Well, whatever, that's fine. In I go. Huh. It's weirdly dark in this cave. You'd think that all caves would be dark, wouldn't you? I would think that. Do I even have... I don't. I'm sure there is armor out there that makes you glow in the dark. Well, no, I know there's armor that makes you glow in the dark. It's the stuff made out of this rock here. This stuff. Maybe I should just go commission that at some point. Who was it that makes that again? That's Kakariko. They've got that these days, don't they? I feel like it was a secret set in the first game. Like you had to find the people who would make it in the first place, and they were like hidden underground or something like that. I might be misremembering. Honestly, I might be misremembering. But that's what it feels like. I feel like it was in Gerudo Town or something like that. Well, in any case, Kakariko stole their procedures, their technologies, and now it's in Kakariko. So I should really just go pick that up at some point, huh? Oh, the main door! Hey! And it actually goes to Kalora Lake. Well, I guess that makes more sense. I just found the back door. Weird. Yeah, hi. If you'd done that a little bit closer to the ground, it would have been more helpful. Alright. Or spookier, if that's what you were going for. You know, they're bats. They're geese, but, you know, geese are bats. Hate to, you know, ruin the glamour as such. But geese are bats. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Hey, you know, boy, you want to go run at a giant pile of explosives? I know you do. I know you do, my man. Get in there! Yeah! That was a good explosion. And there is nothing that came out of it. Nothing at all. Except for that guy. And he's dead, so friggin' whatever. Alright. My stone talus hammer's about to die, but that's okay. It served me well. Oh, I figured we'd do one last job, but it apparently decided to survive that particular engagement. Which is fine. That's your call. Just seemed like a good dramatic note to go out on. Hardy lizard. Hardy lizard. I should probably wear stealth armor since I have it on me, right? It always feels a little bit silly to change armor for every little job, but, like, that's what it's there for, right? That's specifically why I have it. Is for sneaking. These things look like Kermit the Frog a little bit. I've never noticed that before. If I stood up right now, he would run away. But I want to take a photo of him, his Kermit the Frog-looking face. It's fine. Hardy lizard! This rare lizard lives deep in the forests, except it's in a cave right now. It feeds on high-nutrient foods, giving it great vitality. When used to make elixirs, they temporarily increase your maximum hearts. Yeah, well, that guy died. Everything that goes in my pockets dies, but I mean, I guess it makes sense. I do slip everything that I pick up into my back pocket, and, you know, that's not sustainable for them. Okay, it looks like Herblin Pounders do indeed work for, vein clearing, although I guess any weapon will. Particularly once you've taken a swing at it with a proper hammer already once. Is that where I came from? Is that the back door? Probably, yeah. Probably, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and go down here instead, because I think that was where I came from. Now, is Calora Lake going to be the one with the big brother? The black Hinox? Or is this going to be the red Hinox? Can't tell from here. That's a big hole in the ground. And that's a black Hinox. Okay, so we found the big brother, which means the little brother gets saved for last, which is a little bit silly, but, you know, I guess it's fine. Have I fought a black Hinox before? I'm actually not sure. What's your horn look like, sir? Wow. I don't think I have fought a black Hinox before. That doesn't look familiar at all. Alright, well, let's take a photo of his sleeping self. I want a bubble. Give me a bubble. Okay, he gave me a bubble, but I wasn't ready. There! Bubble. Yeah! Black Hinoxes, they never even get up. Like, what is the point? What is the point, even? There. I keep getting entries in my compendium and then not reading them. I should probably stop that particular trend, huh? I don't know. I'm not going to probably read everything in the compendium. Look at all these entries. There's ridiculous quantities of them, and there's stuff about, like, apples. These giant one-eyed monsters live mostly in the woods and have extremely hard horns. A keen awareness of your surroundings is paramount when facing one. They're known for tearing entire trees from the ground. Metal greaves that are too hard to break. A deft hand can steal weapons off their necklaces. Okay. They have metal greaves that are too hard to break, which means that you can't hurt them when they're standing up. Which, you know, that makes sense. All right. Well, let's put on some armor, because I'm going to fight him. I'm gonna fight him. It sure is convenient that this hood is right next to my armor, given that it's, you know, my best armor at the moment. Do I want to use this weapon? Probably not, huh? Do we want to use the Gloom Toll Silver Spear? Sure. Why not? Again, I have the resources. I may as well use them. Although I have learned it's a bad idea to use them when you have temporary hearts, which is good to know. That looks like almost like a treasure chest strapped to his head. Is it? I think it... No, it can't be. Well, either way. Probably a good sledgehammer head. So let's have it then. Let's just stab him really, 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 really good in the back. Ha! Great. How'd that suit you? I got really corrupted. How are you feeling? Wow, not very good, actually. Not very good, actually, it turns out. Which is great. Glad to hear it. Look down here. Thank you. Ow. Whoa. Wow, that hurts a lot. Wow, and I'm wearing pretty decent armor. And that still hurts a lot. Okay, all right. Well, give me... Did I not have any more bonus heart things? I don't, huh? Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Let's have this. And this. There we go. Okay, now then. Can I interest you in stopping that for a moment? You're just fighting ghosts, man. Like, not like you can really do anything to ghosts. Ah, my silver lizard spear broke. I wasn't expecting that. I actually wasn't expecting that at all. I missed. I didn't miss, but I didn't get him in the eyeball. I'm okay. I had my shield up. Knocked me over, though, and he died anyway, so great. Thanks, sages, for doing most of the work. Ousting the Giants updated. If you defeat the other one, maybe combo at Lakeside Stable breathe a little easier. Okay, so it was telling me when I was progressing on that thing, huh? Okay, cool. Hinox Guts. A giant smelly Hinox organ of unknown function. Upon close inspection, it appears to be quivering. It can be used to make an elixir, but some say it has other uses as well. Like what? Also, isn't it a kidney? Kind of looks like a kidney. Black Hinox Horn. A horn wrapped in dangerous debris. It's easy to work with and greatly increases the attack power of a weapon when attached. Cook it with greater. Okay. Easy to work with? Oh, like as in doing labor, like smack. It's a, you know, it's a dang old it's a hammer. It's a sledgehammer head. Sure, gotcha. Gotcha. Royal Bow, another one. Well, I want it. Let's see here. What can I drop? I like my phrenic bows, though. I don't use them often enough, but they're very nice. They don't do much damage, but I can shoot stuff way over there. If only I could fuse stuff to my bows, you know? If only that. But I can't. Royal Bow. Is it actually better than a Zonite bow? I don't know. With the amount of stamina I've got, it's probably better to use the Zonite bow, but I also don't want to mess around with that usually. There's a chest over there. It turns out that giant hole that I thought I saw in the center was just a pool. Just a pool of water. It's just dark down here. It's just a little dork. Arrows. I like arrows. Alright. So I suppose the idea here is you can technically use the explosives on these veins, but you have to position them yourself. Because we're not doing the work for you. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Boom. That didn't actually really work that well, did it? In fact, it may have just incinerated some of the debris that was supposed to be spawned from that particular excavation. So maybe I should hold off on using that stuff. I don't know. Maybe. I got tons of flint though. I could feed a whole bunch of it to that one guy who likes the ripened flints and who gives you a whole bunch of money if you happen to find one. But I suspect that your chances of succeeding at that particular task are actually quite low. I just got lucky. Really, really lucky the first time, as I understand it. Still, probably worth trying at some point. More money, more better, I guess. In the context of this game, more money, more better. That's what that song's about, you know? There's a song. They wrote a song about it, specifically, how it's better that you have money. Are we done here? I feel like we might be done here. Man, there were a lot of explosives down here. They really wanted me to explode that guy, huh? But I didn't wanna, apparently. Wait, are there actually two ways out? There are two pools here. But this one just doesn't have anything above it. Okay, alright, I see. And where am I on the map? Kinda near the back door? Let's go over vaguely towards Rodai Lake and then ascend and see what happens. Ascend! With Gorb. Yep. Aha! Perfect. It's a long way up, and that's the way I like it. Alright, this isn't exactly what I was going for, but sure. I hope I don't drown. There we go. I'm out. Okay. Hi. Yeah. No. Wow, I hit him in the tail and he died from it. That poor creature. Let's see, I need a weapon. I've got weapons. Sure, I got weapons. Weapon. Uh-huh. How'd that work out for you? Is it everything you wanted? Is it everything you dreamed of? Great. Hi. Nice stick. How's it working out for you? Pretty well, huh? Pretty well. Maybe you should actually, you know, prepare for battle before fighting the one guy you're supposed to be killing. Well, no, I guess sometimes they do attack other people passing by. Like that one person who I was not able to help because I did not act fast enough. But, like, I gotta imagine I'm one of their main objectives, right? Or maybe they're supposed to avoid me? Since I'm one of the few people who have a chance of, you know, doing anything about them? I don't know. Oh, hey. What do you know about that? Do we only get blood moons these days? Is every full moon a blood moon now? Has Ganon just completely taken over that particular function of the celestial body nearby? It seems like he has. Alright, Rodai Lake. Should be just down there. Apparently. Over here? Let's see. Is that the main door there? Could be. Wow, that was close! Hi! Is there something up there? The storm, probably, maybe. I don't know. Well, either way, this is where I'm going. Figures that the one with the red Hinox in is the one that's really obvious. Rodai Lakefront Tunnel. You gotta work for the other two. And yet I did them first, because that's how I am about things. Give me that. Wow, yeah, that works great. That works great. What do I do to get that? I want that. Give me that. I don't think I can get Yunobo up there. Oh, there's a little ledge by it. There's a little ledge by it. Then we can work this out to get. Let's see here. Hut. And then, just a little clambering. Look at me clamber. Alright, you. Get going. I'm going to explode. I'll just stand over here. There, perfect. Well done, Yunobo. Thank you. Thank you for not exploding me off a cliff like I was really worried about a moment ago. And yes, indeed, Blood Moon. Which mostly just means I have to spam buttons until it stops happening. Because I'm in a cave and I don't care. It doesn't mean the other two brothers are going to come back, but I'm not going and kill them again. That's really not my problem. I killed them once. That is plenty. Yunobo? 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 There he is! There we go. Beautiful work. Thank you. Yeah. Hello, Zelda. Hello. I know. I don't actually care that much. It's fine. It's regular at this point. Every couple days, Zelda. Every couple days. Oh. Vane's gone. Apparently we did it. Good job, Yunobo. You did it. I said we, but I didn't really do much of anything, did I? I just stood here and scooped up the profits. Yeah. That's right. So where you keep your bubble frog around here? Not that I, super need more bubbles. Whoa. What is this? Are we going into the chasm? Why is it so deep? This is the chasm, isn't it? This is... Hang on. I wanna... No, put it away. Ow! Okay, it's not the chasm. Unless it is the chasm? I can't actually tell, but it sure is dark down here. Let's see. I want to sort by... Yeah, like that. And then, give me one of those. Ha-da! Are we just deep enough into the ground where this counts as the chasm for the purposes of lighting? Maybe. Hey, a box. What's in the box? A gnarled long stick. Oh, I got a much better than that. Yeah, leave it there. It's fine. Long throw? I don't care. I'm not going to throw it anyway. You think I plan ahead? I never plan ahead. I just do whatever, whenever, forever. Ah! There's a hole in it. Found the bubble frog. Hi. They make weird little raspy gemstone noises when they hop along the wall, which I don't think I realized before. Okay, well, I found the bubble frog. Now, where's the dang Enox? You'd think that would be more obvious, wouldn't you? Than a bubble frog, I mean? Apparently, I'd be wrong. Opal. I like Opal. Alright, go back up. Don't send me to the surface now, thank you. Alright, so... Where's about you keeping the brother, Where's that brother at, This just seems like a self-contained little cavelet. Unless this goes around the corner, it doesn't. That's the giant hole I fell down, yeah. Hard to miss it. That's the vent that I just went down and found the bubble frog. What about this over here? Is this anything? Ah! It's like a maze, kinda. kinda. Why do I get the feeling this is not going to be a red Hinox? Well, never mind. That looks like a red Hinox horn on him. Maybe they decided to make things a little more challenging by making him into a guy who lives in a really deep cave. Yeah, he's just a red Hinox, all right. Okay. Sure. All right, little brother. Little brother, I'm here. I'm here to end the scourge. What is you? Sure. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky, clanky, clanky. But he doesn't notice. He's sound asleep. So, let's give him one of these. Sorry. Save it up, charge it up. Here we go! Ha ha ha! That didn't do that much damage, though, did it? Because it was really only just one spin. I just put a lot of my strength into it, is all. Let's just chop that leg up. Chop that leg. Do I not get to see your health bar until you get to see mine? I guess that's only fair, huh? Are you gonna sit on me? Don't do it. Don't do it. The youngest Hinox brother. Here he is. Up! Ow, he got me. But he also did a quarter heart of damage when he did a full strength fist pound. And what is this attack meant to even be? I ask ye. Right there. No. Right. Oh, quit it out. Cut it out with covering your eye, man. Your brothers didn't do that. Learn from your brothers. Whatever, I'll just chop your leg off. Great. You didn't have a leg anymore. And he also dropped a Royal Claymore and a Royal Bow and etc, etc. Huh. Convenient, I suppose. Gather his toenails. Ousting the giants. I did it. Ease Compo's worries. Let him know the monsters are gone. Except that the blood moon just happened, so they're probably not, and that's fine. Go ahead and lie to Compo. At least he'll make him feel better. I have a lot of glowstone to collect. Give me a second. Luminous stone, yeah. They should just call it glowstone. Why work harder? There's actually more luminous stone here by the youngest brother than there were by his older brothers. What the heck even? This broadsword is also doubled stamina up. That's... okay. I do like one-handed weapons. I don't have many two-handed weapons. I don't have basically any two... Well, I guess I got this. Gnarled thick stick. I got that, of course. And that, technically. Which I now know how I can use when I'm wearing this hat. I should have worn it while I was fighting these guys, huh? Are you also shiny? No, you're not. The Royal Claymore here is not special at all, but the Royal Bow is. Okay. Great, in which case, I'm just gonna put this down. Should I? I suppose I should probably just keep one Phrenic bow and just drop the other one. That's probably fine. The uses of a Phrenic bow are highly specific, after all, you know? And usually I'm going to use one of my higher power bows just in case I mess it up and they get close to me, so... yeah. Alright. And that's a hardy lizard! Do I get an opportunity to take a picture of your Kermit the Frog face? I'd like to. Look at him. Look at him. Plus now I can track him. Neat. I did it. Get him! Yeah, I guess I should have known that wouldn't work. Clank, 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 clank. Yeah, well. That's fine. That's fine. He would just die if I pick him up anyway. Let's go to the surface if I can. Is this going to drop me in the chasm? The abyss, whatever it's called. No, I think we're going to the surface. Thank goodness. That's a long way up. Alright, I'm here. Is that a thunderstorm? This is a thunderstorm. Maybe don't wear armor in a thunderstorm. Maybe we don't wear armor in a thunderstorm. Wait, does armor not count for conductivity? It should, shouldn't it? Huh. Well, let's find out. Also, this weapon is probably metallic, isn't it? This weapon is probably metallic, isn't it? It's not. Because it's made out of a stick and a horn. No kidding. Well, that's a pretty good weapon. Pretty good weapon overall. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. It would have hit me if it was going to. Alright. Yeah. Good. I have to imagine that that those guys, the Wizrobes, get supercharged during this stuff. Alright, so it was back at the stable, right? That I needed to talk to that guy? I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna just warp over there. I'm just gonna warp back. You know, given that there's a shrine in the thunderstorm up above me, as I noticed earlier when testing out my hovercraft, I wonder if it's an unnatural thunderstorm? I mean, I was called on to take care of an unnatural blizzard. How come they're not asking me to take care of the unnatural thunderstorm, I wonder? Alright, who's the guy I need to talk to? Caveman? They're really gone? Yeah, you. Oh. Listen up! I've got some great news! Word has it that those 3 giant monster brothers finally left the caves! Yeah, I killed them. How did you hear about it before I got here? Huh? What's that? No! You did it! You mean you defeated all 3 of the monsters by yourself? I've seen enough faces in this job that I can tell from looking at one if someone's lying to me. Oh. And you aren't. Oh. I don't even have to go check. You really did do it. You defeated the monsters. On behalf of all of us at the stable, thank you. Please take this small symbol of our appreciation. Mighty fried bananas. Wow, I like it. Children love fried mighty bananas. What, are you insulting me? No, that sounds great. The trick is frying them over a very high heat. Really? Oh. With those pesky brothers gone at last, the guests will start pouring back in. It's a thunderstorm, almost constantly. I don't think they will. I guess I better get back to work, huh? And listen, you got your reward, but if you ever need luminous stones, feel free to take all you need from the caves. And there are plenty of areas of interest besides those caves for you to see around here. He laughed like, was he supposed to have a voice like this the entire time? I can't even tell. Not to mention rare animals that you can find only around this stable. Take it easy. Great, I did it. Great, I've done it. Were there any other quests I was supposed to be doing while I was here? Spinch didn't have a quest. You didn't have a quest. Beetle believes in you. Did the storm stop? Is that why everybody's going outside? That is, in fact, why everyone's going outside. Is it just in the mornings when the storms clear up? Seems like it might be. Neato. Alright, let's see here. What the heck am I even doing? It seems there was really only the one quest here. Well, and finishing up that one stable quest that I had to go over to this other stable to finish, which still strikes me as a little bit odd, but I guess it's fine. I suppose it's fine. Can I talk to this guy about the guys? Up close if I can. Can I show you a picture of them? I have a picture of them. Hey, Shay. Oh. Tell me, buddy, are you interested in those unusual animals after all? You probably had an old man voice, but I just gave you this voice right here. Those are new species. Yeah, dodons. Yeah. I have a picture. Young woman, yeah. Speaking of new kinds of creatures, a pair of fellows visited the stable recently and said they're searching for... Oh, yeah, these guys! Giant white stallion and the horse god. And he said I have to go west to the lake of the horse god. Well, in that case, let's do that. I need to reach my friend. Well, I got good news for you, little man. Hey, Annalie. I would like to take horse. I would like to take... Do I have any good pull horse? Do I have any good pull horse? Beef Tower is good pull horse. Beef Tower. I want Beef Tower. Ooh. Yeah, please take Deldorse into care. I don't even know where she is. But, you know, given that she's approximately Zelda, that tracks. I don't know where she is either. Changing... Give me harness. I want towing harness. Yeah. Good pull horse. Beef, we got any good choices for a mane for you? Mohawk mane. Beef Tower. Mohawk mane. This seems perfect. Yes. Yeah, Mohawk mane. All right. And give him... Does it matter that much? That looks good. Give him the stable bridle. Right now, the bridle is wearing the stable bridle. Well, apparently I am easily satisfied. Great, never mind. Looks great. All right. Bye. 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 Thank you. All right. Let's be on our way. We're going west? Wait a second. That guy wants to go east? Well, I suppose I can make an exception. I did get out the towing bridle just for him, after all. Alright. Alright, little guy. Hitch up, we're going. Yeah. You want to cross the bridge. I got you, I got you. Don't even need to worry about a thing. Just let me skip your little cutscene. We'll get you on your way. Now, Beef, very important mission, alright? This guy needs to go over there. Let's get him on his way. Go, Beef! Run like the wind! Hello, squirrel. What are you doing on a bridge? It's a terrible place for a squirrel. What? Wow, there's tons of squirrels on this bridge. What the heck? That is a really inconvenient friend you got over there, little guy. You ever traveled like this before? You never will again, I would be willing to bet. Aw, man. Sorry, Beef. Got too close to the ruins, huh? Okay, I understand. Straighten it out a little bit. I admit I was trying to clobber this little guy into a wall. I was maybe trying to do that a little bit. But, you know, it's generally pretty smooth sailing back there, comparatively speaking. There we are. Just as intended. We did it. Great, thanks. Alright, bye. It turns out this is not the right direction that I wanted to go, so that's fun, too. I did go up Tough Mountain, right? Yeah, I got those fairies. I know I did. Alright, great. Alright, great. Well, where is the Horse God Lake? Is it even marked on the map? Dracozu Lake. What's a Dracozu? Does it look like that? Is it just nestled away somewhere around here? Heron Lake. Martha's Landing. Lake of the Horse God! Got it. Okay. Well, that's a really inconvenient place to get to by horse, though, isn't it? That seems ironic, in a way. Gotta go through the Pagos Woods, across the Furrow Plain, then past the Net Plateau into the Ibarra Butte to get to the Lake of the Horse God. Wow. I'm pretty sure this is where you can have audiences with the Horse God himself. I remember that from last time. Alright, Beef. Good to see you, by the way. Been a long time. Hope you like your new haircut. It seems appropriate, given your name, you know? For some reason, it just struck me that he might speak his own name like a Pokemon. Beef Tower, but that seems really weird, imagining a horse trying to talk. I don't know. Hey, look, a person! Hello, person. What's going on? Or are you that same woman who's not actually getting anything done? Gotta make it to Lurelin, but not actually, because if I did, then I couldn't tell you that I need to make it to Lurelin. That sentence slurred together entirely. Sometimes it do be like that, though. Alright. Oh, I used up his stamina. Sorry, Beef. Alright, well, this is fine. I could probably take off your towing harness, but as soon as I did, you know we'd find another Korok who needs to go get to his friend. You know we would. Of course, given that I'm leaving it on, means we're going to find another Korok who needs to get to his friend. He's going to want to go up the side of a mountain, because that's just how they are about things. Beef is like, you know, the exercise is nice, but this guy never shuts up. And he's right, I don't. That's an electrical Zolfos, and I don't want anything to do with it. I want to keep walking, keep running. Is this path even marked on the map? Oh! We can hit trees? Like little saplings? Little tomato plants? That was a pretty dramatic reaction for knocking 2 tomato plants off a sapling there, Beef. Wow, oh I see, yeah, it does that technically exist and we just ruined it. We just ripped it down! I mean, I forced you to rip it down. Yes, you're right, that is my fault, I'm sorry. That's a silver Lizalfos. I did lose my silver Lizalfos spearhead because my, you know, my gloom spear broke. You know, what we could do here. We could pull a little espionage. They'll never see me coming. I think I can do this, yeah. Yeah. I feel like my running is not very convincing. Hi! I'm a Lizalfos. Wait, they're fighting. Oh no, they see my sages and they're like, no! How dare you! But they won't fight me because I'm a Lizalfos. Although I might become collateral damage. Well, in any case, this didn't work out as intended. So let's just sort of, not weapons. No, not like that. Not like this. You do this and then then there it is, and then we do this. Now it sort of missed, but whatever. Whatever, it's fine. Whack. Wow, that wasn't quite good enough, huh? Steel Lizzle Shield. 35 defense is pretty decent. This Lizzle Shield is adorned with several metal shells as a means of reinforcement. Its defensive capabilities are high, but its weight requires a skilled soldier to bear, which has no bearing on anything whatsoever. Rock Boomerang. Oh, hey, Beef. Welcome. Sorry, did you get spooked? That's understandable. There's a lot of freaky stuff going on. I get you. Hold still, please, sir. Hold still, please. Thank you. No, that didn't work. I shouldn't be using this weapon on you, huh? This is my sneak strike weapon. This is a waste. But changing weapons is also a pain, so here we are. Alright. What do you mean? Ah! Freaking... I forgot about those things, man. Thanks for getting stuck against a tree, dude. Appreciate you. Even despite the entrance that you made. Was that 2 rupees? Wonderful. Always wanted 2 rupees. Alright, cool. Well, this has been an adventure. Let's go ahead and put on normal people hat. Look at this normal people hat. Just like normal people. Alright, where am I going? There's a lake over there. I can go check out the lake. Hey, Beef, you want to go check out the lake? Let's go check out the lake. I have no sense of direction, apparently, Beef. I'm sorry, it's this way. It's over here, in the direction of the lake. Is there not a path down to the lake? Who designed this jungle, honestly? This is unkind to horses. Beef, I'm not sure I can take you to the lake. I'm terribly sorry about it, but I also don't know what I can do about it. Can we trot you down this hill? Is that a possibility? Let's see here. Trot. We can! I should never underestimate Beef and his determination to visit the lake. Alright, 1 lake coming up. Let's get on it. Guccini Plain Barrows. Barrows? What's a barrows exactly? There's a shrine over there, that's neat. Hey, friend. Oh, I remember you. Wow, that guy immediately got distracted, huh? Okay, switch weapons. I'll do it. I'll actually do it this time. Let's use a strong, long stick on him. Stick! Yeah! I accidentally used it on her. She didn't notice. It's fine. Hello, Kalissa. I admit, that had me sweating. Maybe I'm losing my touch. Look at you swooping in to save me in the nick of time all over again. Here, take this as thanks. I'm sure you'll like it. Thanks. The work of a dedicated treasure hunter never ends, and I wouldn't have it any other way. You could call me a treasure hunter of sorts. I'm after a special treasure right now, in fact. A shooting star. If you travel the roads at night, you'll sometimes see a streak of light falling in the distance. I've heard stories that those stones are actually shooting stars that might hit the ground, but I haven't found one myself yet. It seems like they're about as rare as the veau of my dreams. Oh, sorry. Veau is the Gerudo word for man. Anyway, I'm not just going to sit around waiting for either one to come to me. I won't find them unless I keep looking. I better get going, but I hope we meet again, Savork. Did I tell you about the time when I was diving out of the sky for no reason, and then their shooting star was falling next to me, and I grabbed it before it hit the ground? Because I did do that. I did do it. It was neat. So all you need to do is just launch yourself a couple 100 feet into the sky, and then hope that you get lucky. That's the way to find the man of your dreams, clearly. That's what I was advising her on. We're at a lake. Is there anything here? There's horses here. Check out them horses. Neat. Oh, and the local... Nope, I've lost it. The guy. The guy with the face. With the 2 faces. Trying to light nearby, huh? Okay, but I was actually going to the tree, is the thing? Oh, that's the trying to light you're talking about, huh? Yeah, I get you. I get you. It's not annoying at all that this thing scrapes behind us wherever we go, is it, Beef? No, of course not. Well, let's go ahead and check in with this feller. Apple. 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 Ha! It does seem ridiculous that we can't just, like, put the apple in there. Unless we can. I guess I could hold it and drop it as if I was cooking. So I guess I could do that. I just decided not to. Hello? I can't remember what you're called. It's something to do with enlightenment, right? Satori! It's a Satori. He's a Satori. They are a Satori. There was also a, what the heck is that? Is that a... That's a Thundergleok. Paraglider fabric. What do you mean? What do you mean, paraglider fabric? I feel like there are other priorities here. Also, I'm really not good with thunder? Do I even have anything thunder resist related on me at the moment? I feel like I don't. Also, yeah, there's a Korok up there, which is pretty cool. Sorry, Beef, about to wander off without you. Okay, let's see here. I should do some map work, right? This right here, this is a Satori tree, which means I should probably mark it somehow, right? Satori tree. Okay. But the Gleok's over that way. The Gleok's over that way. So right here, this is Gleok. Death. Yes, seems appropriate. Okay, cool. Now I have it marked, so now I can remember where it is for the future, when I somehow feel better about fighting a Thunder Gleok who's going to zap my entire face right off. I'll go to that shrine. But first... They made it specifically so I can't ascend up there, man. The platform's just too tiny and flimsy. Oh, and the thunderstorm's here, too. Neat. Alright, let's see here. I want my shirt. Let's get up there. I can't see what I'm doing. Here we go. I probably should have faced a different direction so that the shrine wouldn't just beep at me the entire dang time. But I didn't. This ledge is climbable, right? Must be. Oh, and it's an archery contest, huh? Okay, well, that's fine. Let's see here. Watch me accidentally hit the Gleok. Just have an amazing shot and it just zips back there and signs my death warrant. Right here, I think. Ha. 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 Great, I did it. I sure did. Thanks. Okay, from up here I should be able to get to the shrine pretty easily, right? Kinda? Kinda, yeah. Hey, Doolin, help me out. Thanks. Well, that almost worked. It was pretty close. It's pretty good. Pretty good as these things go. Yeah, thanks, Doolin. Alright. I'll be back, Beef. Promise. Utsushok Shrine. Okay. What we got here? Let me in. Long or wide? What does that even mean? Guess we'll find out. Long or wide? Is this a... Do I have to paddle that... Do I have to paddle that orb? I think I need to paddle the orb. Alright. Let's paddle this orb. Just crank it on back. That seems to be as far as I can get it to go. And away! Whack! Nice. Easy does it. In we go. Alright, so where does the long or wide come in? Is it paddle length? Dimensions? Paddle dimensions? Are we talking paddle dimensions? Okay, we got a big old block. Presumably I need to smack this one even harder because there's an incline, right? Okay. I can work with this. We shall attach a block to my paddle for extra paddling. We don't want it to interfere with the mechanism, though, so... Like that. And then... Haul it back. Haul it up. 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 Up, go! Whack! Nice. Just as intended. Beautiful. I gotta keep an eye out for that chest, though. There's always a chest, you know. There's always a chest, you know. Alright. Next room. What do we got? Hello. Well, there's the end. And there's the box, okay. It's on the way to the end. Huh. Okay, so we got a ball over there, or a ball going over there. But I need to, I need to make this paddle longer. I cannot paddle at under these conditions. Okay, well, yeah, I got paddle here. I got paddle extension here. I can just sort of slap that on there. Long or wide, huh? Is this the long or wide? I'm not sure that's actually going to reach. Take that off. Okay, let's see here. Lower it, lower it, lower. There we go. There we go. Right like that. That might do it. I think that might do it. Okay. So right now long, and then we're going to do wide later on. Is that where we're going with this? Okay, heft it up, and smack! Smack! Good smack. Okay, and that did what? That opens that? Aha, now we have a minecart. And the minecart's gonna just... What exactly? Aha! Okay, so now there's a minecart. And I need to smack it? Are we smacking it? Long or wide? Nah, long or wide. Haha. Haha. Long or wide, eh? Got it. I understand. Well, this one I feel like leaves a little bit less to the imagination than the average shrine. I feel like there's pretty much a given solution to this one. But that's okay. That's okay. I'll take it. Long or wide. Just like that. And then we stand in the cart. And we self-smack. But I want a relatively small one for the start. Because I just want to get to the chest. Is this gonna get defeated by momentum and roll backwards, or... Take this. Or is this actually on a level, in which case it's just gonna get stuck? I think I got stuck. Sneaky elixir. Hey, thanks. But now I live here, so... Drop that over the side. Don't need that anymore. And, can I just drag this back? Are you dragging yourself? Yeah, gravity's happening. Wonderful. That worked out exactly as intended, in fact. Couldn't be happier. Alright. I'm glad that my, what's the exact terminology? Gotta get it right, you know. Strong, long stick is not getting in the way of any of these physics puzzles, because it feels like it should, doesn't it? But no! But no. I got this under control. There we go! Give it a good hearty smack! Yeah! That feels like it hit me in the face, but it didn't. Alright. Alright, I'm here. I did it. Hey, y'all, give me that orb. Oh, come to think on it, I have like 5 of them on me, don't I? I should really go do something about that next time I see a statue, I guess. Was there one in Lurelin? There probably was one in Lurelin, wasn't there? Should have kept an eye out. Maybe I should swing back at some point. Remedy my mistake. Alright, well that's that. As always, I'm thoroughly distractible. But I believe the current mission is, let's take Beef to visit the horse god. So that's where we'll be starting next time. We are leaving off here because, you know, it's about been an hour. I have to keep these things under control. Otherwise, wait. Okay, next time we're going to visit Colton and we're getting his last thing. Definitely. That'll be the first task. And then we'll go see the horse god, okay? Okay, cool. I feel like I'm getting weirdly loud today. Sorry about that. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.